Well, good day everyone, it's Elizabeth Sharavati here, and in this video I want to go over some of the major things that you've learned in your 21-day fertility cleanse program and how to take those learnings forward. So I want you to get the best possible results from both the cleanse program right when you're in it, and of course, and also to be able to empower your lifestyle to continue to benefit from everything that you've worked so hard for these 3 weeks. And some of the things that you've learned are basically about how to use food to benefit your fertility and how well you can feel when you do eat well. You've also learned that there may be certain aspects of that fertility-friendly diet that aren't sustainable for you, or you've rearranged your schedule or you've rearranged your priorities in order to be able to prioritize your health and well-being as well as your fertility and the health of your family. And that is, that's really huge because it takes a lot of effort to make those types of changes. We're all busy people, and so what you can do is you can start to implement the things that worked for you the most into your lifestyle going forward, and then you can continue to benefit from all of the work that you've done. So maybe you've lost weight, maybe you had a pain-free menstrual cycle this month. You've reduced inflammation, and that's another major thing that I think you've had the opportunity to learn about. No one's really talking to you about this, and so that's why I wanted to bring it to you. Inflammation is a hidden cause of infertility challenges. Inflammation is tied to conditions like endometriosis, painful periods, polycystic ovary syndrome, which is the #1 female hormonal disorder in the world and a leading cause of infertility and highly undertreated and underdiagnosed. So inflammation is there amidst any kind of chronic disease or chronic condition. It even affects male factor fertility, okay? So that's why I wanted to bring you this cleanse program to really cut through this inflammation, the inflammation that comes from our diet and that comes from a lifestyle that has a lot of toxicity in it. And so I've given you these practices, the toxin eliminator baths, the contrast showers, the castor oil packs. You can use these every day if you want for the rest of your fertility journey, and they're only going to benefit you, and the results are just going to build and build and build because you're reforming your whole body. All of our cells have a lifespan. They're going to self-destruct, and they're going to be replaced by new cells. So as your body is replacing all of these cells, over time you can see how the quality of the building blocks that you're providing through your food choices are going to inform the quality of your tissues, and that means your health. So you've learned about fertility-friendly foods. You've got over 30 new fertility-friendly recipes that you can enjoy at your family table, even going forward. You don't have to restrict it to just these 3 weeks. Just keep enjoying them. And you've learned how you can use food to help balance your energy and your hormones, and many of you have already experienced a tremendous amount of benefit, and you're feeling better than you ever have in months. And I love that you're going into the next few months of your fertility journey feeling well, feeling energized, and feeling like there's a lot more hormonal balance available to you to optimize your chances of successful and healthy conception. So we talked about fertility-friendly food, we talked about the role of inflammation and how you've successfully conquered this chapter in your fertility challenges or your preparation for conception. And now I'm going to tell you the #1 thing that I want you to remember for optimal fertility. And that is simply that fertility is a function of your health. And I mentioned this at the very beginning of our experience together. And it's something that I don't feel like it's being talked about enough. Fertility is the norm. It's normal to be able to conceive and have healthy children. So when there's a block to that, or many small blocks that are adding up to a large obstacle for you, then it's really important to investigate all the possible sources of those obstacles and start to address them one by one, and to treat you as a whole person: physical, mental, emotional. There's genetic, there's hereditary, there's environmental factors, absolutely, in the fertility challenges that people are experiencing today. And so the #1 thing you can do for your fertility is to continue to pursue optimal health and well-being. because your fertility is a function of your overall health and well-being. Everything to do with your fertility is to do with cells in your body and the way they communicate with each other and the way your hormones communicate and the way that toxins can really impact on all of that communication. So I want to leave that with you. Keep in mind, fertility is a function of your health. Keep chasing after amazingly good health, and your fertility will follow. I really believe in your ability to become a parent, to bring healthy life into this world. And for some people, it's not going to be through their own eggs and sperm, and that's okay too. I want you to set the stage, though, for the optimal chances for the type of life that you want to bring in to happen. And I believe in that for you. So I want you to also stay tuned. So hang out in the Natural Fertility Boost Camp Facebook page. It's a free group, and I post lots of tidbits in there frequently, and you can also communicate with your community who are also looking for the same things in their life and in their fertility. And stay tuned for a couple of new programs coming up this year to help you further address and get closer to your goals. And I'm wishing you all my support, and congratulations for your cleanse, and we'll talk soon.